AZERO.crypto. It is time for an Aleph Zero update. For those of you unfamiliar with the project, Aleph Zero is a layer 1 privacy enhancing blockchain, ensuring scalability, low transaction fees, and maximum security guarantees for developers. AZERO is currently trading at $1.65. Total supply for this coin is 308 million. There's a self-reported circulating supply of 198 million. CoinGecko has different information saying 215 million. Maximum supply is unlisted. However, doing a little research back at the Aleph Zero website, we find that is so because it is an inflationary coin, meaning that even though total supply is 300 million, they're releasing 30 million a year as staking rewards. So for those people validating, those people staking these coins for rewards, this is where the rewards come from. Now, recently you can see that Aleph Zero has been on a little bit of a pump lately. Now we have just a little bit of a retracement. Now, this coin has had $4 million in the last 24 hours in trading volume, has a market cap of 326 million. That's fairly low, and there is a lot of room for growth in my opinion. I don't think it will be a problem to get up close to $1 billion at all. All-time high for this project occurred on April 14, 2022, when it reached $3.09. All-time low is 59 cents, June 18th last year. Anyone who bought then is up 176%. Now, last time I looked at this coin, we were in a rising channel, broke to the downside of it. Did have a measured move. If we came to the upside, hit that measured move, and that was $1.73. Also had an extended target at $1.89, which we hit, and it went above, went up to about $1.97, $1.98. Now we're in retracement, meaning we're going through a correction. And just swinging over to the daily, looking at our indicators, we can see that our indicators are kind of tired, they're kind of spent, starting to look a little bearish, right? Daily RSI is coming down and it's at 60. That's still in bullish territory though. MACD is starting to come down, stochastics are about halfway down, VWAP is down, money flow starting to come down, and so price came down. And the question is, how far will it come down? But before we get to that, we'll look at that on the 4-hour time frame, but I want to show you what I'm seeing on the larger time frame. You see this orange line? This is kind of common to a lot of coins right now because a lot of coins are moving parabolically. It takes a little while for this to play out, but it is one of the most coveted patterns that you can find in technical analysis because this will just keep shooting up like crazy, as long as we don't break this parabolic line. That's the trick to it. These lines can be a little bit subjective. The best way to guard yourself, other than just drawing one of those lines yourself, is to draw a straight trend line from a swing low to another swing low, and then that would be your line in the sand of when to get out of any trade, because once you break that trend line, chances are that whole move is over, going to come down, going to do some other things. Now, once a bottom is confirmed on this one, we can draw a line from this bottom to that bottom after it's confirmed, and then that will be our new line in the sand. Now, taking a look at the 4-hour, because this is going to be important because this is where indicators come into play. Looking at Market Cipher, we can see that it's about bottomed out. It can't get much more bottom than this. It can a little bit. Our stochastics have been pinned down here for a little while. Money flow is, of course, coming down. There's a chance that it could bounce off this zero line and start going back to the upside. So the indicators here are starting to bottom out. And even look at our MACD here, big old drop on that. Now, looking here at the histogram, I do see that there's a little bit of a move to the upside as price is coming down. So that's our first little hint of divergence, meaning that we should be getting a push up. Now we should start seeing more divergence come on some of these other indicators as well. And basically what all this jargon means is that most likely we will be coming down, is that we just need to find some areas where it will potentially get a bounce. Now, when I draw the Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high, we can see that we already broke past our 382. Now, that would have been ideal for a good strong move back up to the top. But since we didn't catch there, our next level of support would be down here about $1.57, $1.58. That is as low as I actually foresee this going. Now, there is a chance maybe we could wick down here to about $1.49, $1.50, wick back into this pattern. I personally don't like to see that. I think any kind of wicks coming through that shows some weakness, and which could lead to this pattern breaking down probably on the next leg up. And we may just kind of trail this trend line down here to the bottom before getting our official leg up. Now, if you look at the pattern that we have here, we are making a bull flag. Now, I'm going to go back to the daily because I'm going to show you the higher targets and the targets that you might want to look for if you're taking this as a short-term trade, or maybe even as a mid-term hold or a longer-term hold. I do want to draw your attention to this, that we did have a double bottom scenario there. It did have a measured move. That measured move is way up here at the top, if you can see that, $2.53. We have not hit that yet. That's where we're headed. One very strong level of support we have comes all the way back over here. If we pull that sideways, we can see that that goes into our buy zone. It's going to be hard for price to come back and go below this zone right here. So chances are of getting a bounce to the upside are very good. Now, even if we do break this parabolic structure, it's still not bad because what we could be doing is just flagging out. And it may go a little sideways and things like that for a while. but then we will still get that move up to this measured move. So all's not lost if we lose that parabolic movement, but it sure is a lot quicker to get to those higher targets if we stay within it. Now coming back to our bull flag here, if I take that flagpole, put that over here as a projected measured move, that takes us up to this area over here, which is very interesting. Every level that I've got here has been measured from some factor to be a 618 Fibonacci. So it's going to be very interesting to see how price handles between $2.14, $2.30, $2.38, and our measured move is coming in at 242. Also corresponds with this 0.618 Fibonacci. So those are the levels I'm looking for a short-term play. Some earlier take profit areas could be $1.95 and $2.01, but I've really got my eye on this area of about 238, maybe on up to 253. Now if we zoom out a little bit more, you can see my extended targets over here at 291, $3.01, and $3.17, which is a 1618 Fibonacci level for this move. That's bringing us back up to our previous high, which we very well can attain. So guys, in my opinion, I have added to my position at its current spot about 164, and also have some limit orders sitting in at 158 to pick some up there, even down as low as 150 just in case we actually get a wick down to that area. I will have a very tight stop loss because it really should not go down further than 149. If it does, my idea is going to be invalid, and we could be looking at some more downside, and I do not want to ride that. So a tight stop loss is a must, I believe. Guys, if you found this information helpful, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe also check out our free Telegram group. We've got a bunch of cool kids over there, lots of free valuable information. So come on over and check it out. Invitation links are in the description below. Until next time, my name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, reminding you that you are in crypto at one of the best times. And you got this, baby.
Gary was a man who thought he could do crypto sharing at the SEC. Gary told us all we thought he was a hero teaching blockchain at MIT. Well, get back, Lord, get back and leave crypto alone. Get back, Lord, get back and leave crypto alone. Get back, Gary. You ain't nothing but a Goldman Sachs bagger.